Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for a very exciting Atlas Ocean Voyages webinar. My name is Anna. I'm an Industry Relations Manager here at CLIA, and I'm going to just quickly go through some housekeeping before introducing our presenter. This webinar will run about 55 minutes with time for questions at the end. Please feel free to type your questions into the questions module of the webinar, and we'll get to them at the conclusion of the presentation. This webinar is being recorded and will be posted on CLIA's YouTube channel, which is CLIA Global. And with that, it is my pleasure to introduce our presenter, Michelle Rodriguez Suarez. Michelle is Senior Manager of Preferred and International Accounts for Atlas Ocean Voyages. She joins Atlas with more than 20 years in the travel industry. In her career, Michelle has managed Pinnacle Travel Services / Travel Impressions California call center and was American Express's Business Development Manager for the Centurion and Platinum call center, where she facilitated high-level American Express programs. Most recently, Michelle led the business development team for Cruise Planners Southeast Territory. In her capacity, she also speaks at industry events, she's at one right now, with a focus on educating and supporting the travel advisor community and presenting the value of the brand she represents. Michelle holds a BA in Criminal Justice and Corrections from California State University, San Bernardino. And with that, take it away, Michelle.
Thank you so very much, Anna. Good afternoon, everyone. I am super excited. Coming in live from Mexico, I am here at the Dorado Royale, currently at another conference. Just really happy to be here. So I hope that you guys are able to follow me on LinkedIn and just follow our next adventures. And I cannot wait to come definitely to a city near you. With that, I will begin with our wonderful Atlas Ocean Voyages. I just want to give you guys just an overview of who we are, especially if you guys have not attended any of our previous, whether it's a recording or training in person. So here goes. Let me make sure that we're able to see the screen here. Yes, we are. I was just on our first inaugural selling, everyone. I was able to enjoy our wonderful Athens into what was supposed to be at the time Alexandria. It ended up just a little detour, which we ended up from our wonderful 10 nights all the way in Athens and enjoyed just the wonderful islands of Greece that we were able to see. I was able to visit Cairo and Luxor as well. So these are just some of my images here. The reason for me showing you guys this today is to give you guys just a little insight on who is Atlas Ocean Voyages. We're going to talk about our luxe-adventure, our wonderful shore excursions that we actually will be able to provide to you and your guests. One of those excursions you'll be able to see right in the middle of my screen is Giza Under the Stars. It's a private excursion just for you and your guests, where we will be able to have the wonderful Giza pyramids lit up for you with the 3-course dinner, for you to be able to not only enjoy the entertainment that's of course on board, not just our wonderful ship that we will have, which is our first ship, which is our World Navigator, but also within the destinations. So this is just an overview, a whirlwind of where I was at and what I was able to visit. For more information, again, I will be able to share that with everyone, but I just wanted to be able to share with you my wonderful 10 days that I did have. And with that, let's go ahead and go into why you're all here today. Who is Atlas? Introducing our brand, the story behind the Atlas logo, a little bit of our heritage and our parent company, and at the end of the day, why do you want to partner with Atlas Ocean Voyages and book with us? So I thank you so very much again for joining me here today. Just to give you guys a little bit of background that I have here in the past, we are headquartered in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That is where I actually sit in the office, in our wonderful headquarter office. We are truly an all-inclusive luxe-adventure travel brand. Truly the first luxury cruise brand to target the relaxed elegance and laid-back leisure clients of yours. So this is going to be where we have decided to bring in 2 amazing products, which is your luxury and adventure, and bring them in together. And this is where we created our category of our own, which is luxe-adventure. We are going to be able to offer your clients, in this case here, less than 200 passengers, only 98 cabins on board, everyone, less than 10,000 gross tons. We are considered a small ship expedition style, and we are all inclusive. That is what you're going to learn here today. As I mentioned, I was on our inaugural sailing, which was amazing. This is on board our World Navigator, August 4th. And our second ship we just announced less than a month ago, which is going to be World Traveler, starting July 15th. I'll talk about her in just a moment, but I want you guys just to take with you here today of where are we traveling to. So Atlas is actually traveling to more of the remote bucket list worthy destinations, anywhere from the Mediterranean, Caribbean, South America, Antarctica that you're going to see, British Isles, the Arctic, brand new with us for this upcoming year, we will be offering Iceland, Greenland, the Baltics, and Central America. Currently offering over 57 different itineraries. And as I mentioned, we are bringing on our second ship. Super excited because we did just announce a couple of weeks ago the 11 brand new itineraries that I have here to share with you guys today. So with that, I'm going to start off with a wonderful video that we actually have just to give you guys a little bit of story behind the Atlas logo and how we came about, with a special message from our president, Alberto Alaberti. So with that, enjoy. Did it stop the video?
Michelle, I'm so sorry to interrupt. It looks like there's no audio on the video. I know we just tested it and it did work. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, okay, I do apologize. So let me move forward. Okay, let me see here, Anna, let me just take this out. Perfect. I do apologize, everyone. We will be able to make sure that these videos, I will give you guys a Facebook group that we do have. It's for Atlas Ocean Voyages. So I hope that you guys are all able to join the group. Again, I believe that there were 3 videos on today's presentation, but I will make sure that I follow up with everyone. So let's just go ahead and begin to going into just a little bit of our parent, of course, history here. This is going to be the parent company that we do have. I want to introduce everybody to our chairman of Mystic Invest Holdings, Mr. Mario Ferreira. He has over 30 years in the hospitality business here. We are definitely really excited because not only has he been able to create different companies in his portfolio, we're now over 34 different companies that he actually has. He started off in the river cruise market. His first company is Duro Azul. It is now known as the 3rd largest river cruise operator in all of Europe. So we're really excited, again, to know that he has created such an amazing career in his life to truly be able to give us, again, from the river cruise industry to also the expedition ships. One of his ships is Mystic Cruises that you have all been able to witness. And also, if you're following other expedition lines, such as Fork Expedition, we charter out our ships of Mystic Cruises directly to them. We have other companies as Nico Cruises that we've also, again, been sharing many wonderful itineraries. That is going to be a German line that we use. Not only does Mr. Ferreira own hotels and also different other companies, he's actually just purchased CNN Portugal this summer. So there was a huge, of course, announcement all over social media, not only on social media, but definitely the press, to announce what his trajectory has been. We have Atlas Ocean Voyages that has now been our company a little over now 2 years. It's the first North American company. As I mentioned to everyone, we have 1 ship currently now. We are now on our 2nd ship that is coming and expected to be here by July. So with that, everyone, I just want to just let you guys all know a little bit of the background of our wonderful company, which is Mystic Invest Holdings. And that is where you will see Atlas Ocean Voyages. Let me give you guys just a little bit of background, again, just on who we are, what we offer. Here she is. This is our wonderful, beautiful World Navigator. We offer complimentary, not only air that's included out of 16 gateways, 3 out of Canada and 13 out of the US. We are also the only cruise line that you will be able to see out here. And I just shared today, not only on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and it's been shared through the press, that we actually will be continuing on to be able to move forward with our Antarctica season, which will begin now in November. We are the only line out here to offer a complimentary direct private charter to Antarctica directly from Orlando into Ushuaia. It will be a direct flight for just our guests alone. You will be able to enjoy, again, the wonderful air, of course, as I mentioned, out of 16 gateways. We'll make sure that we're able to bring you directly to Orlando and fly you in the day prior to your sailing, which, again, you'll be able to fly with us. We're currently working on some amazing, again, new things that we'll be able to share with you. I know that in many of my presentations that I've shared throughout the summer, and again, as I'm out traveling, I've been telling everybody we're currently working on these beautiful pajamas that are going to be just for you and your guests when you actually sail with us. But again, when you're flying with us, 35,000 feet above the air. So with that, I just want to make sure that you guys all know that moving forward, we will be definitely sailing now in November, and that has been confirmed by our president. So again, if you guys follow the LinkedIn post, you'll be able to see the latest press that we just announced just today. Currently, right now, as I did mention, we're less than 200 guests, only 196 guests for our wonderful World Navigator. Currently for Antarctica, I like to say we're at 186 guests, but currently we have been traveling between 70 to 80% capacity. So not even at full capacity, everyone, which has been an amazing experience for all of our guests and all of our advisors that have been visiting us. I did mention we have a total of 98 staterooms on board, and we are the first cruise line to announce, are you guys ready for this? Starting now in March of 2022, we are offering solo suites for you and your guests with no single supplement. This is going to be a game changer, everyone, for you and your guests to be able to take advantage of not only being able to have, again, your guests out there to be able to explore our brand, but be able to know that we're going to be offering the solo suites directly now for bookable currently now for 2022. A little bit of what makes our wonderful ship just a little bit, again, when you're looking at traveling to these amazing destinations all around the world, one of the biggest things, especially in Antarctica, is going to be the size of the ship that we do have and the importance of it being a category. In this case here, she is a polar category C class. And in this case here, what that means to you and your guests means that our ship will be able to do up to 2 landings a day. You will be able to actually land in Antarctica. This is going to be amazing. Not only are we going to be offering the polar plunge, however, if your clients are more on the adventure aspect of really wanting to do their, the dream of a lifetime, let them know that Atlas Ocean Voyages is currently offering camping on ice. That is going to be phenomenal, right? I mean, who does not want to go camping on ice to truly not only know you're visiting Antarctica, but also it's on your bucket list and you're going to be able to enjoy an entire evening out there underneath the stars and of course just ice all around you. So with that, everyone, we do have prices already available. Make sure that if you're interested in putting this amazing experience for you and your guests, as I did mention, the season will begin in November and it will end now in March. So make sure that, again, we do have space still available. I'll talk about more of the product as we continue to move forward. We will have a total of 14 motorized boats on board the ship. Will be, in this case here, we've made a couple of changes. If you've listened to previous presentations of mine, we do have a total of 12 Zodiacs and 2 reinforced hull inflatable boats. They will be carrying, the inflatable boats will be carrying our Yamaha wonderful jet skis that we actually have on board. So that's going to be amazing to be able to have some toys from kayaks to paddleboarding to truly be able to give you that luxe adventure experience that you and your clients are wanting to come and see with us. So I've added, again, just some highlights of what we actually have on board. Really important, if you guys, again, have been following our brand, you do know that we do offer our luxe-adventure, not only the sea spa, but it's what we have done is we've partnered directly with luxe-adventure. So we now have our own sea spa on board, 2 treatment rooms, 1 sauna. The reviews of everybody that has experienced these the wonderful treatments on board our ship has been great. So with that information, I do want to make sure that you guys are able to, again, ask me any questions that you might have versus pricings. I do actually have some information that I can always share with you or make sure that we request the latest for you and your clients. We have unlimited premium pours. There's going to be 6 dining options on board the ship, anywhere from Argentinian, I do apologize, from our steakhouses to our Portuguese inspired restaurant that you will actually see on board, to our wonderful Porto restaurant, which is going to be able to give you that, again, the steakhouse, the type of like filet mignon with your champagne and or your wine. So we'll be able to do the pairings on board the ship and make sure that we're able to give your clients truly the luxury experience when it comes on board to dine with us. So prepaid gratuities are included and medical evac insurance is also included on board every single itinerary that you book directly with Atlas Ocean Voyages. As I did mention, we will have our second ship. She'll be ready to go in 2022. And here is where I'm super excited on this call, especially on this specific call, to share with you guys. I actually brought this up before, but I will be very confident to let you guys know that our third ship, our World Seeker, will be coming out of Florida, everybody. This is going to be the third ship. We should have it ready by 2023 or by the end of 2022, sailing into 2023. We will be sailing either out of Fort Lauderdale or Miami. We have not yet confirmed that, but please know that the third ship will be ready. And we're super excited, more excited on this call to announce that we will also be able to do, of course, ship inspections. We're working on a couple of seminars at sea with the team in the office. So we'll be looking into that for, again, the 2022 year, 2023, to be able to allow you to come visit us and really be able to not only sail with us, but really give you the insights on, just a closer approach on being able to get to know our product. So I look forward to welcoming you on board our ship. And again, if it's not in 2023, we would love to have you now before the end of the year. We have amazing advisor rates out there. So with that, everyone, please know that we will have 2 additional ships that will be coming by the end of 2023. Our plan is to have a total of 5 ships by the end of 2023, ready to be sailing and ready to be exploring more continents around the world. Now, as we move into our deck plan, you will be able to see we have a total of 6 guest decks here that you will see our ship. Everything from our staterooms will be on decks 3, 5, and 6. You will have a total of 8 categories. And as I do, again, I will apologize one more time. I had a wonderful video to share with you guys today, just of what our current, of course, the current status of our World Navigator. Our marketing team designed an amazing video for you to be able to see, again, a look inside the World Navigator. So I will make sure to give that to you guys so you will feel more comfortable with really exploring as I talk about just not only the destinations, but the categories in just a moment. So as I did mention, again, with those 8 different categories, you will have 2 ADA compliant staterooms. They are accessible staterooms. If you're needing some images, I actually have some images currently that I will be able to send to you directly if needed. So please, again, just let me know. What is great about our ship, and here it is here, you're going to see our dome. The dome itself is an amazing view that everybody has truly been enjoying, and this is where you're going to be able to truly enjoy a 270-degree view of really, again, whether you're visiting destinations or just enjoying a day at sea, you're going to be able to enjoy, whether it's going to be, again, our piano playing wonderful Gino that we have, who again is there to entertain you and make sure that he is, again, being able to make sure that he's available to you as you're enjoying the sailing. And of course, he's our pianist on board our ship. So again, everybody's been raving about him as well, and making sure that, again, whether it's going to be that latte that you're wanting to drink, or maybe that champagne or that scotch, if that is your type of drink, that you'll be able to enjoy our dome, enjoying the wonderful views of 270-degree views that we do have. We're really excited as we're getting into now Antarctica, because we have our water's edge, which is a scenic area that you will have. It sits approximately just 30 feet above sea level. So again, those images have been shared. It was an amazing view, but just to be able to let you guys know, I was only in the Met, but I can only imagine what it's going to be like when you get to Antarctica and you're able to see the wildlife from only 30 feet above, above sea level, where you are going to be enjoying, again, drinking a hot cocoa, if that's the case, enjoying that water's edge scenic lookout. So let's go ahead and just move forward into the presentation. I just want to give you guys just a highlight of why choose Atlas Ocean Voyages. What do we have to offer for you and your guests? We are all inclusive all the way. Private charter, as I did mention, for all the Antarctica sailings. Air is included out of 16 gateways. All of, again, in this case here, you will have all of the amazing gratuities that you will have, no NCFs, 15% commission. We actually will offer higher commission, and that we always, again, announce with our partners. So make sure that if we do have any specials, you as our advisors are the first ones to know, so you can go out there with your guests and make sure that you're offering, again, not only the product, but the entire experience. So hopefully they'll be able to sail with you, or do a couple of groups with us, so you can make sure that not only your guests, but you are experiencing the product as well. We offer 15% commission on anything you book pre and post. This is going to be from any of the packages that you do have. Air also, we will pay you the commission. So that's actually one of the first that you will hear, where a cruise line will offer you the air that's included. Again, not included, I apologize, included, but also will give you the extra commission, which is, again, at 10%. You will be able to see that we have a choice of complimentary land excursions in every port, everyone. All of the excursions are listed per destination directly on our website. So I'm hoping that you guys are able to visit not only the website, which is atlasoceanvoyages.com, select the destination, take a look, just review the type of excursions that you will see. You'll be able to see anything from our excursions that are from, again, more of the moderate, the mild to the extreme adventures. Anywhere from, in this case, what you're able to see here in front of me, from a tour at the Acropolis, whether it's a regular tour to one of the private tours that I actually had the pleasure of being able to experience. We actually had these goggle glasses where it actually was virtual reality, where you were able to be at the Acropolis and be there, but also be able to see an entire world through the wonderful, again, with the wonderful images that you have as virtual reality will give you through Google. So that's an amazing tour as well that you'll be able to take a look at it, whether you're wanting to do a regular tour with Atlas, will be included, or wanting to do the private tour, which will give you more of the, again, the extra perks to be able to give your clients as well. In this case here, as I did mention, there's going to be a total of 57 different destinations and itineraries that are going to be out here for, not again through the destinations, but there's 57 itineraries that your client is able to be able to see here with us. That is really going to give you the remote destinations and off the beaten path that your client will be able to see. We offer the L'Occitane Sea Spa. All the amenities on board our ship will be with our L'Occitane product. Everything is going to be, again, included as far as the medical evac insurance. And with that, everyone, this is just an example of, again, this is my own collage that I decided to put together for my presentations of my experience on board our ship. Currently, as I did mention, we have 6 dining options on board. So it's going to be anywhere from our main restaurant. That image is going to be on the right-hand side, where you're going to see that a beautiful table there. It was actually a table that we had reserved for me, that I actually had some advisors that were on. We had 17 advisors that were on our inaugural sailing. So we invited everybody to come join us, and we ended up getting 17 advisors that were able to join us, which was a phenomenal amount, again, to be able to truly be able to experience that inaugural sailing with Atlas Ocean Voyages. What you're able to see here is that you will actually have anywhere from Paula's Pantry that will give you more of the lattes, more of the juices to go, the salads, again, the pastries. This is where you will be able to have, again, whether it's going to be room service that you're wanting ordered at 12 o'clock, whether it's that midnight snack that you're wanting to do, or that early morning, again, latte that you're wanting to be delivered into your room. Yes, we do have in-room dining service. So there's going to be, again, there's a total of 3 different restaurants that give you 4 different options that you will be able to select from. So with that information, again, these are our 6 dining options on board the ship. So with that, again, if you're wanting menus and more information on what to expect on board the ship, just send me an email directly and I will make sure to get that information to you. Anna, I'm going to try to play the video. I don't know, should we try to play it just to see if it works? I'm going to press play, everyone. If this video does not work, I definitely will make sure that I share this again on LinkedIn and Facebook. It's the Atlas, our wonderful Grammy nominee artist. Her name is Ashley Tamar Davis. She performs the Atlas, which is the rendition of Etta James' Atlas. So I'm going to see if this plays. Anna, if you're able to hear me, I'm just going to play the video and I'm hoping that there'll be sound here. I hope everyone, you were able to enjoy the song. It's just an amazing song of Ashley Tamar that was able to perform for us. If it did not play, as I did mention, please forgive me. I will make sure that I share the video links. We do have them directly on YouTube that you'll be able to enjoy and also share with your guest. So with that, let's make sure that I'm able to go past the video here. So I do apologize. Doesn't want to give us the next screen. There it goes again. I'm going to have to take out the video, everyone, so please forgive me. I'm going to just really just give me one moment here. Here we go, perfect. Okay, so with that, everyone, again, technical difficulties that I'm having here today in Mexico. Just again, as we move into the ship, I did have one more video, but I will not be able to share it with you guys today. As I did mention, that would give us the overview as you're walking into our amazing World Navigator, the experience that you and your guests will be able to have. But please do not worry, I will make sure to share that in, again, just right after today's meeting. Now, what I want to let you guys know is these two gentlemen here are the designers that we've been working with. They are known by the name of Oito y Punto. This is Mr. Arthur Miranda, which is he's directly from Portugal, and Mr. Jack Beck. He is from France. Both of these gentlemen have been featured in multiple different magazines all throughout, again, just the design world and also on the hotel aspect. These two gentlemen were able to design our suites, not only the suites, but all the accommodations, the restaurants that we do have, the spa suite, and the different areas on board the ship. So we're really excited. Again, we've been getting great reviews on not only the layout, but the design, which is more of the retro, again, more, it brings you back to cruising, right? But still with that modern look that you will have to experience with us. So let's make sure that we just go into a little bit with time that we do have here, talking about the luxe accommodations that Atlas has to offer you and your guests. As I did mention, we have a total of 8 different categories. We are starting the solo suites, now moving into 2022. That is going to begin with the adventure stateroom. Currently, right now, that is going to give us 183 square feet. That will be also where you're able to see the lead-in, if you're able to just focus towards the adventure stateroom. This is going to be the adventure, not only the adventure stateroom where we're able to see out of all the 12 staterooms that we actually have, we have one accessible room, which is room 304. So if you want to make a note of that, that is available to your guests to be able to book. I have some images of the second ADA compliant stateroom, which is a Horizon stateroom. So if you're wanting to see that specific room for you and your guests, please let me know. I will be able to share those images directly through an email. And that is going to give us the Horizon stateroom, which will give us a 270 square feet living space with a Juliet style balcony. Again, if you do not know what the Juliet style balcony is, currently that is where you will see it on many other, more on the river cruises that you will be able to see, where it gives you the top drop or ceiling drop, ceiling to floor window, where you're able to open that window with the remote control, where it will come all the way right into the middle. So you still have the inside, more of an inside balcony. It gives you more space than actually having that balcony outside of your stateroom. Our wonderful 3 suites that you will have will be our Navigator suite, our Discovery suite, and our Journey suite. All 3 suites do come with a butler. So yes, we do offer butler service. Also, what's great about booking a suite directly with Atlas Ocean Voyages, if you do decide to book the Antarctica product, is that you will end up with business class air on board the private charter. So that is going to be the plus of also being able to get, again, more, not only the luxury butler experience, but also being able to book your guests on board that specific sailing for Antarctica. That is the only sailing on board. If we're looking at air, yes, we can offer from business class air. This will be additional. Our team will be able to book the air directly for your clients, but please know that currently we do offer commercial flights that would be included with the product that we offer. This was the video, so I'm actually going to pass that over and just move right into the destinations. So just again, this is an overview. I do actually have this information to share with you guys. This information is found directly on our website as well. This is our master calendar of all of the amazing 57 itineraries that Atlas has to offer. As I talked about today, it's anywhere from the Med to, of course, Caribbean. You're looking into Antarctica, and that moves into the again, moving into the rest of our destinations, which are going to give you, in this case here, that you'll be able to see from the Baltics and to now our Arctic and also Iceland and Greenland in 2022. This is also currently right now, we are working on our brand new brochures that will be ready for everyone. So stay tuned for that. We do have more information to share with you as far as that is concerned. If you're wanting any of the, again, from itineraries to PDFs available to you, everything is found directly on our website. This is just an example, everyone, that I do like to share during presentations with everyone. It will actually go into our 2022 World Navigator 24 itineraries from 6 to 16 nights. Anywhere, again, what I like for everybody to see is the entire season of what we're going to be offering, whether it's going to be, in this case here, is to be able to give you the not only the lead in pricing, we actually have that available to you. What our team has, our marketing team has designed for you is these wonderful PDFs that will give you everything from every category that we offer with the lead in pricing. So it's an easy way for you to be able to truly see the price point of what Atlas has to offer. You'll be able to see the short excursions, the day-to-day itineraries that we have. For pricing, currently right now, we do not have a booking engine, but again, as our company is growing, we look forward to being able to expand and have that opportunity in the near future. For now, we are wanting to make sure that our wonderful Atlas advisors are able to talk to you and get to know who you are, so you are able to contact us directly and of course, book anything that you wish or quote with us directly from just calling atlasoceanvoyages.com. Now, what you're able to see here is our World Traveler. So these are the brand new 11 itineraries. We actually did announce these just a couple of weeks ago. If you're following my Facebook page that I do have out there for the company, it's our Atlas Advisor Central. Make sure that you guys go in here. I will make sure that I add you in. This is actually going to give you, again, our new itineraries that you will see, which will give you, it starts off in Lisbon. It takes you into Palma de Mallorca. This is going to be from July 15th. I'm just going to scroll through them here, everybody, just so you're able to see the type of destination and where we're going to be visiting. So into our 2022 season with our brand new ship, our second ship, Traveler, she will be visiting Nice into Rome, July 31st. You'll be able to see here. That's going to take us into Athens, from Rome into Athens, and that will continue to take us into, again, just a different itineraries, whether it's going to give you the 10 nights that your client is wanting, more time at port, later nights, I should say, at port. You'll be able to see that our entire, again, fleet of the second now ship will give you the 11 brand new itineraries. As I mentioned, I have shared all PDFs directly on our Facebook page. I could make sure that I put an email together and send them directly to you. They're not customizable, but it's still a great way for your client to be able to see the day-to-day itinerary. However, if you're wanting more, again, just more of the intense feel of making sure that your client has more information, then that is when I suggest to everybody, visit the website, make sure you select destination, and that is truly going to give you the detailed information of every single port that Atlas is visiting. So this is actually truly going to give us now, as we're moving into now Malaga, into Lisbon, this is on September 27th, you will be able to see here 7 nights. So if this is from Gibraltar to Malaga, that your client is, again, just wanting to do something a little bit more different, again, experiencing the later days, as I did mention, at port for you to be able to experience truly the destination, then Atlas is definitely the way to go. The last sailing that you will see here is going to give us from going into the Canary Islands into Rio de Janeiro. This is definitely, we're going back, and I like to say that we are going because we were headed out there this year. There has been some changes, so we're excited to be visiting, I should say, into this upcoming year for the second ship, which will be Traveler on October 11th for a total of 12 nights. So if you're interested in coming to, again, visiting the Canary Islands and going into Brazil, then make sure that you're coming directly with Atlas Ocean Voyages. As we go into just a little bit of the Antarctica season, because I know that we've had a lot of excitement excellent. And as I mentioned, we just announced today that we are definitely headed out there. We are excited because our first sailing will be now November 19th, which has been in the works and the plan the entire time that we've had our portfolio. This will give us 9 nights. As I did mention, here you have a private charter that's going to take you directly from Orlando into Ushuaia. This is included with all of our sailings. It's an Airbus A330-200. Currently, right now, we are working with our team and making sure that we are ready to go to be able to show you the private charter. Our Airbus is currently being looked at and reviewed at this time. So expect for a lot of communication, a lot of press to come in the next couple of weeks, because we are getting ready for Antarctica. Now, what's so fabulous, and I do like to say fabulous because it's a 1 day only. 1 day love is in the air. Love is in the air every single day, but 1 day that you can truly decide to not only seal the deal, whether it's going to be you wanting to get married in Antarctica or renew those vows, or maybe it's a honeymoon. You let us know. That special day is February 14th, and what a better way than to spend it directly in Antarctica with Atlas Ocean Voyages. So we are offering the perfect setting for you and your guests. So just please know that this is an entire experience that your client is going to be able to experience with us. So February 14, 2022, space is still available. So if you're wanting to make sure that you're joining us, or you have guests that are really wanting to do something, again, just very different, thinking outside of wanting something than, not that Caribbean wedding, or maybe, wanting to definitely get away and do this amazing, again, vow renewal, come directly with us. Go directly on our website. We have these brochures that are there directly with links that you can send over to your client, and contact us today so we can make sure we start working on those quotes for you and your guests. What's going to set Atlas apart from everyone else is, yes, that we will be offering, in this case here, what is included, it's on the expedition level. So expedition is a little bit different. As I've been talking about the different excursions throughout this call today, one of the main things that I want you guys to take with you today is the type of now excursions that Atlas will be able to offer. Polar plunge is available. That's going to be included. Your client does not have to pay. That's not going to be an extra excursion that your client will have to, again, to pay for. However, where you will definitely see the extra, again, that it's more of the, if you're wanting to do like glamping under the stars in Egypt, we're going to be now camping on ice in Antarctica. So there's going to be that different type of client, right? So depending on who your client truly is, if they're wanting to do something different here, this is where you're going to remember, again, Antarctica with Atlas Ocean Voyages. We'll be able to do kayaking, paddleboarding, I apologize. And the most important part is we also have our expedition leader that's already on board the ship. We have brought in an amazing team, and they are excited to be able to start, again, sailing already this upcoming November. We have everywhere from marine biologists to the glaciologists, geologists, and also, again, we have photographers that will be on board, and many different lectures that you're going to be able to see, not only with the Antarctica product, but with the other products that we do have as well. The parkas are going to be included and branded with Atlas Ocean Voyages. They actually are going to be the color that you guys are able to see here on today's presentation. They are lime green. So with that information, again, from parkas that we will have that are included, to binoculars for your guests to be able to truly enjoy Antarctica, you will be able to see 3 amazing sailings that we have coming up. Antarctica Discovery, Crossing the Circle, which is a 1-time only. This is going to be on February 2nd for a total of 12 nights. Currently, as I did mention, with the charter, you're going to have to remember that charter is technically, again, flying out the night prior. So that's truly 13 nights, because we have to make sure that we bring you from Orlando into Ushuaia. The most exciting, and this is the one that everybody has been waiting for, this is the Antarctica solar eclipse. And everybody, it would be a dream to be on this cruise, and I'm going to tell you guys why. The solar eclipse is happening only every 400 years. Atlas is going to be there. I don't know about you guys, but I know I will not be here 400 years from today, right? So we want to make sure that if you have those guests that are into astronomy and wanting to truly see Antarctica like no other way, this is really going to be the sailing for them. However, currently we have we have had groups. There's 2 groups that are allowed per sailing. So currently right now there has been a wait list, but please make sure that if you're interested, just reach out to our team. Again, we want to make sure that we're able to provide to be able to bring you on board. So if space is available and will open up, then we'll be able to make sure that we're able to bring your guests on board the solar eclipse and any of our amazing sailings that we do have. I've talked a lot about today on atlasoceanvoyages.com, what we have to offer as far as the website is concerned. One of my best advice, and every time I do talk about the product, is that yes, we do have everything directly on the website. Our marketing team has really worked super hard in making sure that our website will give you easy access to really being able to not only navigate as you're going through a destination, wanting to find information about our ships, but also the offers that you have. So if you're taking a look just in what's in front of you guys today, you'll be able to see the destinations, the ship, and also, again, the experience with Atlas Ocean Voyages. It will talk about the luxe-adventure experience. It will talk about the latest offers, whether it's going to be, as I talked about today, the one-day only February 14th date, or if we're having anything to do with, again, the shore excursions that your client is wanting to be able to see, again, as you're building the experience for them, you want to be able to get all the information. If you're not able to see the information or you're having trouble, that's where our team will come in. Please reach out to us. We are here to assist you to make your life much better as the experience would be on board our ships and also with us directly with your team. So we are, we like to say that small is the new big, and most definitely our World Navigator and World Traveler are definitely going to show you that. Now, as we move into the Advisor Central, we actually have to make sure, I do want to make this very clear, you must be registered with us in order to access the Advisor Central. Make sure that if you're having any issues, you contact the team directly over the phone. They'll be able to make sure that they register you, whether it's directly. Currently we have 1 course that's available. This is where we will make sure we are currently building the 2nd courses and 3rd courses as we move forward into the new year now. But this is where we're going to keep anything from sales kits to marketing material that you'll be able to see. What I've done with the team and with my team here with Atlas is I like to share a lot on our Facebook page to make it easy for everybody as well. So we do have the Facebook Advisor Central. It's right there. If you guys are able to see the lower right-hand corner of your screens, please make sure that you guys join the group after today's call. If I have anybody that's on there pending, know that I will make sure that I approve you. Just please answer the 3 questions, which is your IATA, your email information, and that you will be following the rules, of course, so we can make sure this is only for advisors only. If you have associates, everyone, please make sure you share this group. It's a great way to stay connected with headquarters as Atlas Ocean Voyages. This is where you'll have the rest of your sales team. You have the executive team that's a part of it here. But the most important part is going to be the information that we're sharing, from PDFs, marketing material, whether it's going to be event that we might be having in the area. This upcoming summer, I just completed our road shows all across the US, and I've been traveling for months and months at a time to be able to bring you these presentations in person, and making sure that, again, this information is shared directly on Facebook. So there's a lot of insight that you're really going to be able to see. We definitely want to make sure that we're there. So whether it's going to be an event that you want us to do with your clients, we're able to come out as a part of the sales team to make sure that we're able to make this happen and to really educate your guests on who we are before, of course, they decide to join us, or again, just for you, more information that you're wanting to know about our brand. So as I did talk about groups, there is 2 groups to a sailing. In order for you to select a group with us, it's very easy. All you have to do is select the sailing and the voyage that you do have. As I did mention, there's 57 itineraries that you have. So I'm pretty sure, I'm very confident you guys will be able to find one of your liking, and also with your guests. All you have to do is book a minimum of 5 staterooms. No initial deposit is required. However, once you're ready to of course provide the names, then that's when we decide. This is then where for groups, then of course the deposit is required. We do work directly with you as our advisors to make sure that co-op is available. So for that information, please make sure to reach out to your respected regional directors out in the field. I will make sure that I follow up with Anna and make sure that I give you the most up-to-date information of our sales team. Currently right now, this is just the information on groups. We currently offer a $200 pre-cruise credit per stateroom that you're able to use on any of the excursions that we've talked about, again, throughout today's presentation. We have a complimentary cocktail reception with a minimum of 10 guests. That is, of course, that's very important. That is required for you to be able to have that complimentary reception as an option. We also have a complimentary bottle of premium champagne per stateroom. So my biggest thing here to you today is, if you were to see anything additional, again, that you're wanting to maybe incorporate into that group, please feel free to reach out to your sales team and directly into the office, and we'll be able to make sure that we look at that as we are moving into now the new year. So just to recap before we end today's presentation, we are all inclusive all the way. These are just some great shots that I had here from our Luxor temple that we were able to see. What some of the amazing drinks that you guys actually see here today are the drinks that we had on board the ship. These drinks that we actually had are specialty drinks that you will see that you can only have, and truly this is where we like to say this is Atlas with a twist. What is Atlas with a twist? That's going to be where we're going to be able to give you something different that nobody else can give you. These drinks here, you actually have the top drink. It's called the Berries Colada. We do have the Green Forest, which is one of the martinis that we decided to do. And we also have Mystic in the Ocean. So I've shared those recipes with all of the advisors directly on the Facebook group. So if you're wanting to follow, you're wanting to know what exactly, are those specialty drinks on board Atlas, I have them with all the information, the measurements that you will be able to do the same at your home and maybe share with your clients at your next event. So just a quick recap, we do have land excursions in every port provided, round trip airfare included out of 16 gateways, a direct private charter, as I did discuss today and throughout this presentation, which is a private charter that is included for all your Antarctica sailings. We will have standard Wi-Fi that is available at 500 megabytes that you will have extra. You can also purchase directly with our team. You have our L'Occitane bath amenities that are included. I talked about the butler service in our suites, gratuities, transfers, and everybody, very important, medical evac insurance that is included with all of our product. And again, that is going to conclude today's presentation. So we do have enough time. I know that we said it would go, or Anna did mention, between 55 minutes. I was able to cut it short here today. But again, so this way we'll have time to answer those questions. Again, I thank you guys so very much. My name again is Michelle Rodriguez Suarez. I am the senior manager here at Atlas Ocean Voyages. For my accounts, I represent the preferred national and international accounts. You will actually see them listed here, from Cruise Planners, Nexion, Aboya, Dream Vacations, Cruise One, Cruises Inc., TPI, Nest, and also KHM. So with the others, we do have, again, since I have these accounts here, we do have respected regional directors throughout the state. So I will make sure that, as I mentioned, I will provide that information and be able to share it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask away. I'm hoping I'm able to get everybody on board of our wonderful ships, whether it's going to be our World Navigator or our World Traveler. On behalf of Atlas Ocean Voyages, I would like to thank you guys today for coming to learn more about us. Please make sure that you share this video with your guests. If you're wanting to do, whether it's an in-person training, a Zoom, you name it, we are willing to travel. As I mentioned, we've been traveling. I can definitely testify. I've been traveling now since February, so it has truly been nonstop. It's been amazing to see so many of you guys out here in all the United States, and we just continue to grow our business with you, and we thank you for your support. So with that, Anna, do we have any questions for today?
Thank you so much, Michelle, for all of that information. We do have some questions coming in. We have a lot of agents really, really interested in the product and wondering if there is a travel agent training program that you offer.
Yes, so we do have it right now, everyone. So thank you, great question. Currently, right now, we only have one video at this time. So what we'll do is just make sure that you register with us. If you have any issues, you can just make sure that you contact the team. You'll be able to take the course. As we continue to expand and grow, we're looking into adding more courses. But as of right now, we only have one. So the best way to get the training and really have that time is to schedule the call with your rep, so we can make sure that we give you the information, the one-on-one, and answer those questions, because I think that's always the best way to really be able to do that. Or if you're nearby us, or we could travel to you, we would love to take you out for coffee, or have lunch or have dinner with you in of course your respected cities and states.
Okay, got it. Our next question is from Richard, who is wondering what the onboard dress code is.
Onboard is a very great question. So it's more of the, how should I say this, more of the casual type of look, more of the country club look, I should say. You do not have to be, it's not where you have to dress up, and there's no, gowns that, again, only if you're wanting to, but it's really more of the casual feel on board. So more of the country club casual, I should say.
Okay, perfect. Our next question is from Susan, who is wondering where Atlas ships are made.
Fantastic. So we have our ships at Viana del Castelo, which is in Portugal. And currently, Susan, we have a total of 18 ships now that we have created. I should say that we have created, that we have built from the ground on up. Again, I just shared, if you're following the LinkedIn, if you follow me on LinkedIn, you'll actually see our second ship, World Traveler. I was just able to share what she currently looks like as of today, just the other day, maybe about 3 days ago. I did the exact same thing with our World Navigator, where I actually pinned them directly to our Facebook group, where you're able to see from videos to live footage that you actually see from our ships and from Portugal. So I'm hoping that you enjoy. But again, any questions, please feel free. Any additional questions about the ships, let me know what we can make sure that we answer here for you.
Perfect. Our next question from Mary: do you have any theme nights on board?
Theme nights, that's a great question. As of right now, we do not have any theme nights. I know that for the first sailing that we actually had, there was a sailing previous with our chairman, Mr. Mario Ferreira, and they did have where everybody was, it was the white night, so everybody was dressed in white. But again, I don't know if they're moving forward with the theme. As I mentioned, I was only on the first sailing, but if we do have theme nights, I promise you that I'm actually going to follow up and see if that's something that, as we move into the next, again, into now this quarter, are we having anything? Because as of right now, there is not where we have planned any theme nights on board the ship.
Got it. And we have just a few more questions. A few agents are wondering if there are activities for children on board.
Great question. So let me just discuss the kids as of now. We do not have activities for children. There is not a children's program on board. We are a multi-generational brand, so you're able to bring your kids on board as early as 6 months or older. Except for Antarctica, everyone, they must be 8 years. The requirement is 8 years and above. But again, I just traveled directly to, I was gone for 10 days, and I actually traveled with our children. So what I would like to say as far as that, I have teenagers, so they actually had an amazing time, and that was fantastic. So I would definitely say it's all about the experience that you're going to be able to give them. On board the ship, you have board games. That's not a problem. If they're, into reading a great book and they're really wanting to make sure that they're by the pool or enjoy that's perfectly fine. Where I definitely say that the children would really enjoy, it's really where you're being immersed in the destination. And that is really the feedback that, again, through teenagers' eyes, they really were able to give, again, everybody on board and traveling with the entire staff, and also with all the advisors on board. So I will definitely say they had an amazing time. So teenagers, again, the youngest was, so anywhere as far as 13 and up, I think it's, a great, as far as the last sailings that I was personally on. But currently right now, I would definitely say bring your children on board, especially, grandparents. Make sure that you're bringing your families on board. They would truly enjoy being on board the World Navigator, World Traveler, and also enjoying all of the bucket list destinations that we have to offer.
Okay, perfect. And we have just one last question from Karen, who is wondering, for the sailings that have included air, what is the seat class for the air?
What I do apologize. What was the last question? What is this? The seat class? Oh, the seat class. It's going to just be on it's just commercial flight. So it's just going to be just commercial. So you're not going to actually end up only if you're wanting to upgrade to business or first class. Would that be, again, you would have to pay for that additional as an increase.
Okay. Got it. And we do just have one last question. I know things are changing every day, but what are your policies on vaccinations?
Perfect question. This is fantastic. So as of right now, starting now October, which here we are now, you must be vaccinated to travel with Atlas. We will make sure that, again, we test you prior. Everything is based, and everybody knows this, based on the countries that we're visiting. So we need to make sure that we're following their requirements as we're trying to go in and make sure that we travel. So you must test before. We will test you prior to you, again, being on board the ship, and also before you go home. So the additional 2 tests, we will make sure we take care of that. Again, we'll be able to provide those for you. if we were to have any incidents, we do have cabins on board the ship where we'll be able to make sure that you are quarantined and make sure, as I did mention, we have medical evac insurance. So that insurance is included as well. But there's different things that I feel that now that everybody does have to be vaccinated, we should be okay with, again, no issues on board the ship.
Okay, perfect. And those are all of our questions. So thank you so much, Michelle, for all of that information.
So very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you guys for joining us today. Please make sure you guys visit the Atlas Advisor Central. Find me on LinkedIn. Make sure we connect here. Again, I will follow up directly with Anna. So we have our entire sales team. So this way, if there's any questions, you can either reach out directly to me. It's michelle@atlasoceanvoyages.com. I will connect you with your regional. And if you are a part of my account, I look forward to working with you guys. So thank you so very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we cannot wait to have you on board our Atlas Ocean Voyages brands.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.